Welcome to the season of slow. I'll start by sharing my inspiration. It started with this wrapping paper by Martha Stewart. I just love the butterflies in these colors. Then I pulled pieces from magazines that had the colors of fall and autumn, which led me to a series of digitals. I've included the sources in the description box below if you'd like to use them as well. Oh, and I chose one piece of painted paper from my stash as well. Now, maybe you're not into digitals, then that's fine. You can use images and patterns from a variety of magazines and books, or even your own artwork. If you're not sure how to start, focus on a color and then pull various papers with that particular color. And then you'll find other images that have that color in combination with others, and pretty soon you'll have a good supply of papers to work with. Don't think too much. The idea is to pull that overall element that you're drawn to, element as in color. Remember that you'll be cutting or tearing parts of these papers, so when I'm doing this, I just pull whatever I like. It could be a tree, it could be a blanket, it could be, a model wearing a certain dress, a couch, anything. So just go for it and take your time. Enjoy this process, and you'll no doubt have lots of leftover papers, but that's never an issue, right? The next step is to glue down your papers, and this can be different for everyone. Maybe you don't want an all-over design. Maybe you like cutting versus tearing papers, or you like to use shapes. This is another step that you can feel free to take slowly. You might even want to do another spread in your journal with your leftover pieces. If I had more pages in my journal, I think I might have done that. But anyway, again, the whole idea is to take your time. It's okay to slow down and just enjoy the process. Let's talk a bit about this fun stitched element. I watched a tutorial a while back by Luise, whose digitals I've used here, and she made a messy circle embellishment using a fast flow stitching process, and I was totally hooked, and I thought this would be the perfect time to make one. So please watch Luise's video if you'd like to make one for yourself. I know mine looks like a cabbage, but really I knew it would make the perfect backdrop. And since sprays are one of our prompts, I use these Distress Oxide inks in these colors to get a variegated look. So let me share my thoughts as to how things fell into place. As much as I loved my background, I had to tone it down in order for the other images to be seen. I'm so glad I took my time and sat with this for a while before realizing that adding some white paint, gently dripping from the top of the pages, might do the trick, and it worked. So I used Dina Wakley's acrylic spray ink, but with a brush, I applied the paint to the tops of the pages and then just added a few squirts of water to help achieve those drips. I love its thick consistency and the texture and balance that it added to these pages. Now, I had fussy cut so many leaves and I wanted to use more, but it would have been just too much. But they will not go to waste. Anyway, what I absolutely love is that some of the leaves already had some white details. So if you look closely, it's as if some of that paint actually dripped onto the leaves, but it didn't. So you'll see what I mean in the close-ups. It was such a nice surprise. It was really great. And the leaves also served as a landing place for my sentiment, which is just breathe. And that seems to be a fitting theme for the season. The black silhouette bird was the icing on the cake. I love how it's perched in this darling angel's headpiece, and the messy circle embellishment just pulls everything together. I don't know if you can tell, but for some reason I decided to dig out the 3D glue dots to give it a dimensional look, but in hindsight, maybe I didn't need to. But it doesn't matter because I'm very happy with the way things turned out. So I want to thank you so much for watching, and be sure to tag us if you play along with these prompts. We always love to see what you guys come up with. So until next time, take care and stay creative. Bye everyone.